welcome to the channel. Right, we're heading down. One of the problems I've got is I've got a dash cam. Hello, welcome to the channel. Hello, welcome. Hello, welcome to the channel. Oh, hello. Shut the fuck up. Right, I've got a new wood burner, right? And one of the things that I did, this is new, you know, like there's things that you're not supposed to do. So, like, I do things you're not supposed to do. I've spent my whole life doing that. So I put my hat on the wood burner, and
in 3/4 of a mile,
to dry it off,
the roundabout.
it stinks. It absolutely stinks. It stinks of like wood or something. Well, wood burner. I wonder why it stinks. Right. So I stink of wood. It's one of these days. It's a Christmas. It's the day before Christmas Eve, right? And it's like trying to, deal with things, deal with stuff. It's like, oh fuck, you just like, oh, I'm just trying to go to my bed, right? Go back to bed. And but we don't do that, do we? We've got to do all this shit. It's just ceremonial, a Christian activity. Ceremonial, yeah, sure it is. And it's something that we do. So my hat stinks. But actually, I think I might have a backup hat. Yeah, I do. I've got a backup hat here. So, so I'm actually on my way to the other side of Cumbernauld. My backup hat is stinking. No, my backup hat is good. Backup hat is a nice, clean hat. It smells. Unless you like smelling the wood, I suppose. Wood burner, the wood burner smell. Right. So what's been going on is I made an arrangement with somebody to deliver something, and I said to confirm at 9, and they didn't. So because they didn't confirm, I just went on and started doing something else. So now they have confirmed, and I've just got to go and meet somebody about something, which I can't say what it is. It's top secret. And it's about 25 minutes from here. Obviously I'm slightly worried, about the weather and stuff.
At the roundabout, take the 4th exit.
Now this sat-nav I'm using, now because I've got the sat-nav plugged in, I don't have dash cam on, right? This is a nuisance, because these little like extension things you get, I've got like several of them and none of them work, because the dash cam's not hardwired in the car. It's just it would be better if it's hardwired in the car and you would just unplug it in. The Golf's pretty cool driver. Yeah. Right, let's go. Away we go. And the car on the inside should have went when I went. If they were not, you've got to keep up with the flow. It's like you're driving, So, right, so which lane am I supposed to be in here? Okay, it's wrong lane again here, and there's somebody. So, that roundabout's fucking nuts. Oh, there's a bag of rubbish. And there's one of these magpies having a go and changed its mind because I was on the carriageway. Now, so, is this thing still working? Aye, it is. Now, the problem with this sat-nav is it's quite old. It hasn't been updated. There's like a lot of new roads down where I'm going. So, but I did look at it. Basically, I'm turning off. I'm going to Cryston, Cryston. Now, so, or is it Moodiesburn? Or Moodiesburn. I really need to. So Cryston is where I'm going to. Right, so we're doing 66. Now the fantastic thing about this little car is I don't need to worry about charging points. All that crap. See the whole electric car thing? They've marketed it dishonestly. You know, like, they've cheated. You know, they've lied to us. That, you know, that's how you, because at the end of the day you can say, well, that's fine, you want to make electric cars. So you can say, right, if you are going to use a lot of town driving, city driving, electric car is an option. But if you're doing what I'm doing today, it's not an option. So like, I'm going, what is it, 30 miles, so that's 6, would that be 60 miles? I'm not sure, I can't remember exactly how far it is that I'm going. But say it was 60 miles, well, I've got to do some other running about. I've got to go to Stirling, pick something up, park the car, etc. Then go and visit somebody else, right? So that, say like that, if that was 80 miles, you know, then you're getting into your range, aren't you? I mean, it's like, so that's assuming that the battery is fully charged in the first place. I mean, there's, you know, that's the crime with that. It's not. Plus, the other crime is they're getting us to pay for it. That's the other crime. It's subsidised, and you know, it's just not on, right? So like, what I'll say to people is, remember Grenfell Tower, Piper Alpha as well. Remember, because these are the people that, there's Tesla, that are claiming to solve your problems for you. And look what happened to Grenfell. Did they solve your problems? No. You got burnt alive in a fucking smoke-filled what is that called again? Tower block. What's it called if it's private? Well, if it's housing, domestic dwellings, flats. You know, or you die of smoke inhalation. Same with Piper Alpha. Stay on, you'll be safe. We'll come and pick you up. They all fucking died, didn't they? Well, not all of them, but a lot of them did. Most of them died. So you don't trust them. Don't trust the government, especially. Don't listen to politicians, and don't listen to. So basically, they're telling us that it's to you know, for some kind of climate thing. That's just nonsense, you know. The electric car thing. So if I was doing this, so I've got this diesel car. It's 2007. What is that? 2007, 13 plus 3, 16 years old. You know, it's perfectly suitable for this. So you really need to do your exercise, your due diligence. The thing is, what's happening, of course, is that your poor people are getting penalised, and that's always going to happen. You know, the poorer you are, the more you're going to get penalised. So they bring out their nonsense and their stuff and their funny things. So like, you might, if you're in accommodation that's owned by a housing association, yeah, you don't really have a lot to say. You've got to go along with what they say. So if they say there's a climate crisis, we've been told by the government, we've got to put a heat pump in your flat or house or whatever, they're just going to do it. And you ain't got much choice, you know? So that's why, you know, I try to tell my children and stuff about things, but they don't listen. That's why you need to be aware of what's going on, you know? Be aware. Be aware of things. And then you have to try and build your life accordingly. It's very difficult if you're starting from scratch. You know, I mean, there's wealth gets handed down from, you know, various families and things. So you have to preserve that wealth. So you can't be a dumpling. This is getting into, I mean, my lights are on in my car. A lot of people rely on the automatic lights. You know, so my automatic lights are working. They're on. The headlights are on. Right, so I have got fog lights as well. It's not exactly foggy. You could put them on. Yeah, that's fog lights on. And So you have to get yourself in a position where you don't rely on, you can rely on us, you know, try not to rely on people or organisations. So don't ever borrow money. Well, borrowing money is a very difficult thing. It's better not to. You know, you're better not to borrow money. But if you are, make sure it's for something really good, like a house or flat or something. So I don't even know what the hell I'm talking about here, but as you can see, the weather is pretty poor. So what's happening is the things. So what people are fighting about is the wrong things: equality, you know, racial differences. It really pisses me off. You know, when you get somebody going something like, "Oh, even if they do, there's white men get." So there's an advert on the telly. White men are 4 times likely to get prostate cancer, and black men are 8 times more likely. You know, you think, well, what the hell does that mean? You know, it's like, do you mean in Africa? Do you mean in the world? Do you mean in the UK? You know, so it's misleading information. You know, and then so then you're into what is a black person? What is a white person? You know, is there a cut-off point? You know, so clearly I'm white, right? But it's just a really bad language to use. You know, it's misleading, it's false, it's fake. So they're putting fake information up there that, and there's reasons for things as well, you know, and we're talking about racial differences. It really pisses me right off, that sort of thing. Right, so our sat-nav has been very quiet. Yeah, so we're getting a bit busy here. There's cars indicating to go into the outside lane. I don't know why. There's a car coming behind me. So I think we'll just pop out and there's a Vauxhall hustling me there. A little Vauxhall there. What is it, a Corsa, a Gilia or something? To be honest, I've kind of lost interest in modern cars. I like old cars. So anything, probably within the last 10 years, I've lost interest. So I don't even know what type of Vauxhall that is. I think it's in a Gilia, isn't it? It's just smaller than a Corsa. Well, that's fucking auto wipers. I put the auto wipers right up, right? And then they don't think it's raining. It's fucking raining. I'm not sure the auto wipers actually really work that well. There was a new windscreen fitted to it. It's had 2 new windscreens since I owned this car, and that's because I broke one of them like an idiot, right? I broke them like a plonker, total plonker. So we're now doing 125 miles per hour on the motorway. It's a Stirling C3. It's quite a high performance model. I'd only advise, you know, people who know what they're doing to buy one of these. Certainly, you need to be like me and I'll have some kind of training, you know, like some kind of rally, you know, performance car type driver. Not like that idiot that's the best racing driver ever. He just gets in a racing car and presses all the buttons. I mean, that's not racing, is it? I mean, why would you want to watch that? You know. Right, so I've got to come off the south side there. Now, I'm hoping the dash cam, not a dash cam, the sat nav. So I'll put that there like that. So is that sitting? Is that going to sit there? Are you sitting there? So, it's Moodiesburn, sorry. Moodiesburn, I've got to come off. Moodiesburn. So, what's slightly worrying me is that this sat-nav Disney Ken, right? At Disney Ken, Disney Ken. I'm not sure if it. I was trying to get this to go into auto. Was it? Oh, it's because screen wipe active. Oh god. Right, Moodiesburn. That sign just said something, didn't it? What did it? It's a bus. Glasgow. Yes. You want to come in? Are you staying in the outside lane? Right, okay.
In 1 mile, take exit 4 on the left to M73, then keep left.
Right. So that says Moodiesburn up there. So I need to go over into the left lane here. Yeah. I think it's working alright. Somebody got the hazards on up here, which means they don't want me to meet them by crashing up their butt out, right? So, we're slowing down. We don't need... the BMW's right up my bum, behind me. You know. So, and there's somebody cutting in. Right, okay. So, what I've got to do... So I've got to get the M80, that's where I'm going, right? So I think I'll keep in the inside lane here. This is quite...
Take exit 4 on the left to M73, then keep left.
I'm doing that. Now, I'm doing it. Right, I've got the BMW right behind me. It's obviously because I'm not exactly sure where I'm going. That's why I'm sort of like... there's the 80 Moodiesburn, right? So we turn off here.
Keep left to Mollins Road, then enter the roundabout.
Left. Yes!